Philippi at 33, and now Matthews trying to take care of business at 141.
So the question that you have to figure out with Cole Matthews, good job there by Crook to get in. He's in quickly. And he's going to try, and this is where Cole Matthews will kick and get some height. He will use the left foot to push away to free his right foot. You see him pushing, and now he's going to get some height. And there it is. He's getting height. He's going to try and crumple it up. And it looks like control has been established. Once again, control is felt. Oh, good position here. Oh, look at this. Only one swipe. This is now Cole Matthews' match. When I say it's his match, he's ahead. That means that his opponent has to come at him, and this is where he's very tough in counter offense.
Matthews, the three-time NCAA qualifier, 3 consecutive years. He was an All-American last year, placed 5th in Detroit. At one time this year, he was ranked #1 in the land. Had a surprising loss to Jordan Titus back in early January. He has been perfect since. 7 straight wins, 5-0 in the ACC, and he has always found the ability to win the tight match. And as Rock talked about, when you fall behind Matthews, it's almost like a 2-0 deficit is 6 or 7-0 because he's just so tough to score on. And it's like he's setting a trap for you. He's so good with his counter production. And when a wrestler has to take chances and come after him, you are just falling right into his trap.
I like that call, stall call against Matthews. When you drive the wrestler out and not trying to drop down to a leg or try to bring him to the mat, I like the call. I like the call by a head official.
Well, we talked about at the beginning of the broadcast, 10 returning ACC champions in the field. One of them is Matthews. Could we have a rematch later tonight for the title at 41? Matthews was able to beat Ryan Jack. Those two, the top 2 seeds in a weight that will send 4, one of the deeper weight classes in the ACC.
I like the fact that Tom Crook is attacking. He's attacking, and he's not just waiting. And in the match that he had before with Cole Matthews, he didn't attack as much because he knows how good Cole Matthews is at counterattack. But the shot that he had earlier in this period was actually a very good shot. It was just good defense. Look, this is why. This is why you don't attack. For that reason. He's just so quick. He's so quick. So that's why we were talking earlier, fans. Why when you wrestle Cole Matthews, if you get behind and you have to attack, that's when you put yourself in positions where his counter offense really shines.
4-1 lead. Matthews in control first period. And it will be a 4-1 lead right now for Cole Matthews over Virginia Tech's Tom Crook. Good look at Jared Frere. Congratulations to Coach Frere. I saw recently he was inducted into the Florida Wrestling Hall of Fame along with some good ones. Dwight Gardner, Rohan Gardner, Frank Gomez, Glenn Goodman, Eric Grajales. Good list of names going into the Sunshine State Hall of Fame.
I think there should be a national worldwide rule that if you're an Olympian, you should not have to wait 20 years to be inducted. As soon as you're an Olympian, the next year, you're a Hall of Famer.
You're in.
For every sport. You didn't tell me an Olympian in, what, 16 years? And he's just getting in? What?
Crook into a stand-up, and a stumbling Tom Crook is away, and it's 4-2. Second period.
And over 2 minutes of riding time for Matthews. Plays right into Matthews' wheelhouse.
Tom Crook wrestled in Florida, Tampa, Cheswick. Big reason he is in Blacksburg was the recruiting efforts of Coach Frere, who has strong ties, obviously, to his Florida roots. Undefeated at Tampa Jesuit, four-time Florida State champ. He was the first wrestler in school history, in fact, to win 4 state titles and finish his career unbeaten. Jumped right into the fire for Virginia Tech and has produced this year.
One of the things that Tom Crook has learned from himself is that he can compete. Oftentimes when you go to states that aren't really known, or you don't go to many national tournaments, you start to believe that, well, I'm from this state and the guys from Pennsylvania or New Jersey or wherever it might be, they're just better. But Tom Crook can wrestle, and his confidence has gotten stronger as he's continued to improve.
And that's something he brought up. He said both Frere and Roby saw more in him than he saw in himself early on this year, and that confidence from his coaches was so pivotal for him taking the next step and really learning on the fly his freshman year. (4-2) Matthews with over 2 minutes of riding time and a 2-point lead, and he will choose down to start the third period.
He'll choose down, and there's decisions need to be made.
Bonus coverage as we bring you our 2-box view, and Lachlan McNeil, the redshirt freshman, North Carolina, with a 3-1 lead over Ryan Jack of NC State, just starting the third period.
And he's got 42 seconds of riding time, so at this point, it's continuing. Good job by McNeil. I thought there was an escape, but McNeil is doing just enough and avoids the riding time. And we see that Matthews gets an escape. 1 minute 51 seconds of riding time, and Tom Crook has to come at him. Just like Ryan Jack has to go at Lachlan McNeil. Everybody's got to shoot now.
McNeil up a point on the left. UNC. Jack, last year's ACC runner-up, one of the team captains for the Wolfpack, down a point. Matthews with a 3-point lead in riding time on mat number 2.
Virginia Tech is cheering for obviously Tom Crook, but they want Lachlan McNeil to beat Ryan Jack because they had lost with San Latona at 133. Good shot by Crook. Crook gives the hips. Look at the defense here by Lachlan McNeil. Nothing yet. Takedown by Ryan Jack.
McNeil right back up to his feet. Jack trying to find a way to bring him back down, and continuation of action goes out of bounds.
They shoot, and then he went to, you see, immediately he goes to the double. Because when you wrestle Lachlan McNeil, he's going to sit the corner, but when you get those arms out, it's a lot harder.
Matthews has riding time locked, so in essence, Crook down 3. Inside 20 seconds to go as you watch mat 2 on the right.
Oh my goodness. Is McNeil, can he get out? Jack is going to try and hold him down. Short time. McNeil, still nothing, looking for locked hands. He's holding. Nothing yet. He's still holding.
And NC State has found a way to win the tight matches in back-to-back weights, both times coming from behind. Cole Matthews holds serve for Pitt. So the dynamic duo of Philippi and Matthews getting the job done for the Panthers in the semifinals.
Typical Cole Matthews match. Once he gets the first takedown, he's extremely tough.